And this time, the Bible verse, it was actually from October 25th, but with the election coming up, it really hit home to me, because our society isn't the way it used to be, where we could all talk about politics and go home friends. And it seems like things are kind of dark right now, because I don't know, no matter where you go, everybody has an opinion, and if you don't agree with it or they don't agree with yours, things get ugly. And so this really jumped out at me. The Bible verse was, "Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. With your right hand you save me." And that's Psalm 138, verse 7. I think when we walk through trouble, sometimes we forget who to turn to. At least I do. A lot of times I think, oh, well, I'm going to watch the internet. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to go talk to my husband. I'm going to take the dog on a walk. I'm going to go work. I can come up with a million different things to do to avoid thinking about the trouble and the darkness. Whether it's the election, whether it's maybe this is a difficult time of year for some people, when the time changes and it gets darker, and if you've lost someone that you love, the holidays are coming, and that's really a challenge for a lot of people coming up. And this psalm spoke to me. Sandy from Joy 99 wrote, "We live in a broken world and we bump into other broken people." And I think that's important to remember. We don't know how broken anyone else is, and they don't know how broken we are. So giving them kindness, giving them grace to be the broken people they are, and just know God never looks, or we never look into the eyes of someone God doesn't love. So He's in our life, and if we remember this psalm, to talk with Him, to go to Him first, to tell Him our troubles. And if you're not super comfortable talking to the big guy, Mary, our mother, is always there to listen and intercede for us. And right now, I think I've told this before at a Marianist moment, and I'm sorry for repeating myself, but this is something I live by. When we're little and we have that lovey and we want to go play, we can't take it with us because we're worried we'll lose it. Something's going to happen to it. We'll be worried out there. If we give it to Mary to hold in her hands, just like we give it to my mom, right? I would give my lovey to my mom, and I'd run outside and play, and I wouldn't worry. I had a blanket, actually. There's a picture of me sucking my thumb, holding it on underneath the line where it was drying. That's how much I loved my lovey. So I would give it to my mom, and she would take care of it. And I always think, I need to give this to Mary. She's going to take it to God and take care of it, and I'm not going to have to worry about it any longer. So just for today, He's the same God that He was for Moses and Isaiah and Mary and Joseph. For, I don't know, Pope John Paul II. For all the popes, He's never changed. He's still the same God. And He's still there to take our troubles and walk with us when we're in trouble. So over the next few weeks, no matter what turns life takes, the darkness from the time change, the election, the colder weather, the trees losing their leaves, maybe just remember this psalm. It was, I think, 138, verse 7. "Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. With your right hand you save me."